students, welcome back to our math class, class 9. We are doing mensuration. Today we will discuss about the part of mensuration about prism. Prism is a kind of solid with uniform cross-section area. Means if you cut in the middle, you will get your triangle. Here also we get triangle. So such kind of solid is called prism. Okay, such kind of solid is called prism. For example, I can show you here. You can see in your screen. This is a kind of prism. Okay, where two sides are similar. Not only this, when we cut here, many cross sections area we can see. These, if we cut here, many cross section area we can see. These all are uniform, means same, similar. Next, you can see here also. This is triangular prism. Okay, this is triangular prism because here is a triangle and another side also, and these two triangles are same, similar, and many triangles are here. If we cut here in middle, many triangles we can form. Similarly, this is square base prism. This is square base prism. Here also, if we cut many square, we can find. In this figure, this is triangular prism. Now here it is L-shaped prism. This L, and back side also L. This is circular prism. Here is also circle. Back side also circle. If opposite sides are, I told similar, congruent. Hey, congruent. These two must be congruent. Means same shape and same size should be here. This is pentagon, pentagonal prism. Okay. If opposite two sides are congruent, they are called prism. In simple language, if opposite two sides, two faces are congruent, then they are said to be prism. Solid with uniform cross section are called prism. This rectangular prism, cuboid is rectangular prism. This is triangular prism. Here L-shaped prism, circular prism, triangular prism, mini. Okay. Now, what do you mean by cross section area? Cross section area means area of this part. Actually, cross section area is when we cut here. What do you get in middle? If we cut, we get a pentagon. So this pentagon is cross section area. So area of this part is, because all are similar, congruent, uniform cross section. So area of this pentagon is area of cross section of area of this prism. Similarly, if you want to find area of cross section area of this cylinder, circular prism, then you have to find area of this circle. And in the case of triangle, when do you want to find area of cross section? Area of this triangle is area of cross section. Same as that, in this shape, area of this L is area of cross section. Means whatever is the facing part, like these two are congruent part. So area of this is area of cross section. Area of this square is area of cross section of this prism. Now, in the case of this triangular prism, area of this triangle, no matter which kind of triangle is there. If isosceles triangle, then we have to use the formula of isosceles triangle. Equilateral triangle, then we use the formula of equilateral triangle. Okay. If scalene triangle, then we have to use the formula of scalene triangle to find the cross section area of this triangular prism. Let's learn some formula like cross section area. First of all, cross section area means area of this triangle. Okay. Now in triangular prism, area of triangle, so area of, we can write facing part, means cross section. This now area of cross section is actually area of cross section. This part, not chord section. Cross section area means when we cut here, like if we cut this prism in middle, we get a triangle. So triangle, your circle, yes, many circles we get, but they all are uniform, means congruent, same shape and same size. Cross section area. Now if you have to find lateral surface area, then like if you want to find the lateral surface area of this, means except these two cross section, whatever are there, its area is area of curved surface, lateral surface. Suppose if it is A, then it is L, then what will be the area of this part? If breadth is A, this is L, then what will be the area of this part? A into L. Similarly, next I could use another paper, but if it is B and this is L, like height, then what is the formula of this part of area? Plus B into L. Similarly, if this is C and this is L, then what will be the formula of area? C into L. Okay, A, B and C. Now L is common, so A plus B plus C into L. Now A plus B plus C means the side. If we add these three sides, A plus B plus C, that is perimeter of triangle. So to find the lateral surface area of any kind of prism, first of all we have to find the perimeter of base, perimeter of cross section, and we multiply by length. Perimeter of cross section and we multiply by length to get lateral surface. Okay, so we can also write P into L, or length can be represented by H also. If it is vertically, then this is height. So height and length same. Okay, in some books we can find P into L, in some book we can find P into H as well, or P into H. After getting this total surface area, to find the total surface area, what do you have to find? You can see again this solve it. Lateral surface area means area of these triangles, rectangles. Now to find the total, along with this LSA we have to add these two triangles. So we will have to find lateral surface area and then 2 plus cross section area. Okay, lateral surface area we have to find, and then 2 into cross section area, because two faces are there, two triangles are here. In the case of this triangular prism, we can find LSA plus 2 into area of triangle. Last but not the least, volume of prism. Okay, let's discuss about some questions here. If the area of cross section of prism is 10 cm square and height is 2 cm, then find the volume. Can you find volume? To find the volume, cross section area into height, so 10 to the 20 cm cube. Similarly, in 2 number, base area of prism is 4 cm square, height is 2 cm. Base area is cross section area. Okay, from here you have to know that area of cross section is area of base. Okay, area of cross section is area of base, and height is given 2, so 4 to the 8 cm cube. Here in 3 number, we have to find the volume of prism whose area of base is this 75 and height is 10. Same, yes, 75 10 the 750 cm cube. These all are same. Now find the area of cross section of the cube shown in the figure. Area of cross section means this area we have to find. It is 4, it is 4. So area of this is it is a square, so area of square is 4 into 4. Here 5 into 5. Here it is 6. Here 8. So 8 6 is 48. Okay, 8 6 is 48. Here 8 into 7. Area of this facing part is area of cross section. Okay, 8 7 is 56 cm square. In 6th number, we have to find the lateral surface area of prism. Perimeter is 56, height is 12. Perimeter is 56, height is 12. So perimeter into height is the formula of lateral surface area. Same here, a volume of the rectangular base is this base area. Now you have to find thickness, means height you have to find. Okay, now volume is given, area of base given. So height, thickness is equals to volume divided by area of base, because we know that volume is equals to A into height. So divide, this A will come down, so height you will get, that is the thickness of rectangular base wooden log, means cuboid. Volume multiply, just multiply, you are also just multiply. So to find the lateral surface area, we have to find perimeter into base. To find the volume, that cross section area into height. Cross section area means area of base, total surface area is area of base plus 2 into lateral surface area plus 2 into cross section area. Here you have to find area of cross section, means front part, okay, facing part, whatever is there from that. So how can we find the cross section area? Now what is there front? Is your rectangle is there, so L into B. L into B. If triangle is there, area of triangle you have to find. Rhombus is there, area of rhombus you have to find. Circle is there, area of circle you have to find. 16 to the 32 centimeter square is the area of cross section. Okay, question number G. You have to find the area of cross section, means this L shape. Okay, area of cross section means this part. So roughly you can make this where this part is given 18, this is also 18, this is 9, this is 9, this is 9. Now we can make here different rectangles. Okay, if we cut here, like if we cut here, how many rectangles we get? One rectangle is here, another rectangle is here. So what is A? Suppose this is B. What is the area of A? Length is 9, breadth is also look here, this much only, it is 9. So area of A is 9 into 9. Similarly, area of B is 18 into 9. Like how many rectangles or we can make? We have to make here cross section area is equals to area of A plus area of B. Okay, we can make here. Otherwise you can make like this also, another rectangle. What is the area of A? If we make a rectangle, 9 into 9, 9 into 9 plus, now this down, 18 into 9, because L into B, 18 into 9. You can see this, 18 into 9. Now 9 9s are 81, 18 9s are 18 10s are 180 minus 18, 162. Now add these two, 2 1 3, 8 6 14, 242 centimeter square. Okay, this is the area of cross section. Here we have to find this rectangle plus this rectangle's area, that is area of cross section. Okay, one more example I can show you here. Here you have to find cross section area. Okay, cross section area means this front part. You can make here roughly, just front part only you have to make, where this part is given 6 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter. Suppose this is 2, it is given 2 centimeter. Not. Now how many triangles, rectangles you can make? You can make like this 3. Otherwise, if you make like this, then 2 rectangles are there, A and B. So cross section area means area of A into plus area of B. What is the area of A here? 2 into 2, and area of B, length into breadth, 6 into 3. So we have to make different rectangles. Okay, whatever is given there, we have to make different rectangles and find the areas separately, and then we can add 4 centimeter square, 18 centimeter square, that is 22 centimeter square. Okay, let's do question number 3. We have to find the volume of given solid, given prism. Okay, what is the formula of volume? Cross section area into length or height. Now cross section area means this front part, okay, facing part. So we can make here roughly that cross section area. This is our cross section area, its area is cross section area. Where is 2, this is 5, this is given 3. Now this length is 5 because it is 5. It is 2, then this is also 2. It is also given 2. Then what will be the length from here to here? 2, 2, 4, 3, 5. Now to find the volume, we have to find cross section area. First of all, we have to find cross section area, means area of these rectangles. How many rectangles can be formed here? If we cut like this, look at it, I have made this cross section here. Okay, same, this is 5, this is 2, this is 3. Now if it is 5, this is also 5. It is 2 given, so this also must be 2. It is also given 2. Now this distance is 2 plus 2 plus 3. 2, 2, 4, 3, 7. Now we have to find the cross section area, means area of these 3 parts. Area of A, area of B, area of C. What is the area of A? 5 into 2. 5 into 2 plus area of B. This part is 2 and this part is, what is the length here? Total is 5, upper part is 2, then lower part must be 3. So 3 into 2. Look here properly. This is 3 because total is 5, upper part is 2, then remaining part must be 3, and this is 2. 3 into 2. This is the area of part B. Now area of C is 5 into 3 plus 5 into 3. 10 centimeter square, 6 centimeter square, 15 centimeter square. So 25 plus 6, 31 centimeter square. This is the cross section area. Now we have to find volume. What is the formula of volume of prism? Cross section area into height. Now cross section area we have got 31 centimeter square. Now what is height? Height means the length from this part to back side. Okay, this length is height. So 6 is given. Now multiply this. 31 6 186 centimeter cube is the volume of this prism. So we have to find the CSA, cross section area, and multiply by height. Next question number G. Here also we have to find volume. Same question, process is same, but also I am doing again. First of all, it is better if we make roughly this cross section, because we have to find cross section area first. This is 2 centimeter. Here is also 2. Here it is 2. This is also 2. This is also 2. This is also 2. Now if it is 2, then this also 2. From here it is 2. No need to write this all, but for LSA it is we need this, but we are doing volume. Now here also we can make three parts. We can cross here. So one rectangle is A, another rectangle B, another rectangle C. Three rectangles, yes. So cross section area. Let's find cross section area first. Cross section area means first front part, area of facing part. Whatever is their front, that's area is cross section. Actually, the definition is this: when we cut into many pieces, then we will get the same plus here. So its area is cross section area. So what is the area of this upper part, this rectangle? 2 into 2. 2 into 2 plus area of B 2 to 2 6, because this is 2 and here 2, here 2. 2 to 2 6 into 2, length into breadth. Now third also 2 into 2, because here is 2, here is also 2. 4 12 4 20 centimeter square is 20 centimeter square is cross section area. But actually we have to find volume of prism. Volume of prism is cross section area into height. Cross section area into height, or L also we can write, because this is length actually. So what is the length here? This length here it is given. It can be given here, here, or here, anywhere. Okay, this is height. Cross section area we have got 20, and as height is 10, we can write L also. 200 centimeter cube is the volume of this prism. Now let's learn about total surface area. Total surface area. To find the total surface area is nothing if you know how to find cross section area and lateral surface area. Here we require cross section area also, lateral surface area also. Okay, here we require cross section area first. Cross section area. How can we find cross section area? We have to find the area of this shaded region, means facing part. For that, roughly we can make this. Okay, this part only, where this is given 3 centimeter, because here, so it is same 3, here is also 3, it is given 4, so it is 4, this is 2, 2. Then what will be the length from here to here? This is 4 3 7. Okay, 4 3 7, and here 3 2 5. Okay, right, this is 3, this is 4, that is why down it is 7, it is 3, it is 2, that is why it is 5 centimeter. Now if we cross into make into two rectangles, then what will be the area of first part, upper part? 3 into 3. Okay, 3 into 3. Similarly, this down, 7 into 2. 7 into 2. Now it is 9 centimeter square. 7 2s are 14 centimeter square. Most important, cross section area and lateral surface area. If you know this, if you understand this, it is nothing. You can find other total surface area, volume, the cross section area into length only we have to do. Yes, but cross section area is little bit difficult, not so difficult, but you have to understand the logic. You have to understand you have to get the concept of this. Okay, now 14 plus 9, 23 centimeter square is the cross section area. After getting cross section area, let's find lateral surface area. After getting cross section area, let's find lateral surface area. How can we find lateral surface area? What is the formula of lateral surface area actually? Perimeter of cross section into height. Perimeter of cross section is required. Perimeter means addition of all side. That is why I wrote here all side here. Perimeter means addition of all side. Let's start from here. Then 3, 3, 4, 2, 7, 5. 3. Again this 3. 4. Outer part only. No need to add this. 4 plus not multiply. 2 plus 7 plus 5. How many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 part are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Centimeter. Okay. 3, 3, 4, 2, 7, 5. We have to add all sides. So we have to know all the sides to find lateral surface area. Though it is not given, we can find this 3 and this 2, 5. Into height. Height means, I already told you, the length between these two L shape is 6.5. Now let's add these all. How much do we get? 24 centimeter into 6 centimeter. Now multiply this. .5 actually. 6.5 is given. 24 into 6.5 is 156. This is the lateral surface area. Now after getting cross section area and lateral surface area only, we can get total surface area of prism is, what was the formula? Lateral surface area means this other part plus 2 times of cross section area. 2 times of cross section area, because 1 and backside also there is another L. Here is 1 L, backside also there is L. Lateral surface area we have got 156 to cross section area 23. Now 23 2s are 46 plus 156 is 312. 312 centimeter square. Sorry, 156 plus 46 is 202, not 312. 202 centimeter square. Okay, 156 is 46 plus 156 will be 202 centimeter square. This is total surface area. So here if it was given to find volume, here it is not given to find volume, but if it is given to find volume, then cross section area into height 6.5 you can simply do. So now from here, to find the cross section area facing part, you have to find lateral surface area, perimeter you have to find and multiply by length, and to find the total surface area, lateral surface area plus 2 times cross section area. Lateral surface area plus 2 times cross section area, and volume is cross section area into height. You have to know these things.